Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Persia Warrior Within. In the previous episode, I don't really remember what we did. Today's episode is going to be post-commentated because I lost the audio of today's footage. Basically, I recorded this episode and then Audacity decided for me that he no longer wanted to work together with me. So in order to get further, I believe that we actually finished up, that we're coming back now after finishing up whatever we did in the previous tower. And now I believe, oh yeah, we are going to go towards the Empress. We actually got rid of the mechanical tower.
The Dahaka. It has learned to find me in the past. I don't have time for this.
Yes, that's what happened in the last episode. We got rid of the mechanical tower, and that was weird, by the way. And now we are going towards the Empress. Kaileena will tell us where the Empress is, basically. At least she promised to help us find the Empress. Let's hope we can find the Empress and stop her from creating the sands of time. Anyways, what have you guys been doing? I've been trying to record this and trying to record at Final Fantasy Persia Chronicles and trying to edit a little bit of Fire Emblem. But I'm still waiting on 2 voice actors, which doesn't really have to do anything with this game. No, does it? Nope, it doesn't. So carrying on with this game is that you actually have all the life upgrades at this point. But this is not the point of no return yet, or as I keep calling it. There is a point that we can get, we can choose whether or not to go, that we can basically get an option. And that is the point of no return. And actually, no, we didn't get all the life upgrades yet. There are some life upgrades still to be found in this part of the game. And I believe that we're actually halfway through the game by now actually. This Let's Play is a total of 26 or 27 parts. And this is like part 14 of it. Yes, this is recorded after I already beaten the game and defeated the secret ending boss. So looking back upon this now is a bit late. I completely ignored the cutscene. Sorry about that. That's what you get for post recording. That's what you get. Let's save real fast. Not that she's hard yet, but you know, you can never be too careful when going up against the boss, you know. You always want to be prepared.
Where is the Empress? Where are the sands? What are you doing? You've trapped us in here!
I am sorry, Prince, but only one of us can cheat fate today.
You are the Empress!
Finally, you figured it out.
I told you to leave, and yet you kept coming back. I began to wonder. If you could change your fate, perhaps I could change mine.
And this is the battle with the Empress.
Next!
Or better known as Kaileena. this version of the battle is mostly just defending and attacking her at the right time and trying to not fail at doing stuff. This is not the suggested play method that you need to do this, but you know, I'm not really worried about her whatsoever. I am actually not too sure if I die at her or not. We will see. I probably will have one death in this, if I'm not mistaken. But you know what? I don't really care. This episode is almost 15 minutes long, so, or 15 and a bit, 16 minutes long. Wait, what? No. Yeah, 16 minutes long. 16 minutes and 10 seconds long. I'm like, how long is this video? But it says so in the right corner how long it is. So now she's going to summon these minions after you've done enough damage to her. And these minions are exactly like the scarecrow dude or the crow dude. So you don't have to worry about them. Just jump on their heads and strike them down one at a time. And if the thing wants to work with me, that's fine too. And don't forget to collect their sense that they leave behind. You may need it in this battle. Actually, the suggested replay method, if you can, is actually to defend and attack back. There is a counter attack when defending. It's pressing the defend button and attack button at the same time. You can do a counter attack for sure. That is probably the most suggested replay method here, but I don't use it on her because I don't need to use it on her. Yeah, not in this version of her at least. Yes, there will be another time that we will have to battle her, and she will be much harder then. Oh, halfway gone.
I had hoped the Dahaka would kill you. I had hoped Shadi would keep you from the island, or the towers would finish you off. I even cursed the sword I gave you, and yet you did not die!
Why would you do this?
I've already told you. I have foreseen my future to die at your hands. But like you, I've decided to change it!
You know, there's a little plot point here that I'm going to point out because of necessity. In the end, she doesn't know who the Dahaka is in the end cutscene. Yet here she knows about the Dahaka. Why? Why is this a thing? If she knows about the Dahaka, then how does she doesn't know what the Dahaka is in the end of this game, basically? She doesn't know it in the end of the game, but she doesn't know what it is here. And she even knows its name. And I don't think we actually mentioned the Dahaka to her, did we? I don't think we did actually. That's also a bit of plot point. How does she know about the Dahaka? We never mentioned the Dahaka to her. So the Dahaka a servant? That wouldn't make sense considering what happens at the end of the game. But I'm not going to spoil what happens to the end of the game. But if you play Prince of Persia 3, you already know what happens. So because Prince of Persia 3 opens with the ending of Prince of Persia 2. Or the secret ending of Prince of Persia 2, basically. Which is a bit odd why they would do that. Why would they start with the optional ending of Prince of Persia 2? But then again, it shows how badly written this game actually is. Or how bad this game actually is. And soon we will all have beaten her. And no, I apparently don't die for her. Although it does seem that I'm failing at her right now. So I'm just rewinding my steps to get back some health and finish her off. There. Go, Kaileena. What, can you not kill a man? a simple man who just threatens to kill your life, who just goes against his own fate and kill the sands of time. I mean, destroy the sands of time. That's what I meant.
I mean you no harm, Kaileena. But I must finish this.
You are a fool, Prince! No matter what you do, you still fail! Just as I have tried, and just as I have failed.
I am sorry, Kaileena.
Instant black. Everything went from pretty light to dark in a matter of seconds. Just because I killed the Empress. Seems legit. Let's save it, shall we? For the remainder of this, I think I can actually put down my mic, because everything else is pretty much cutscene.
Despite all the warnings that I would fail, I have vanquished the Empress and prevented the creation of the Sands of Time. I have defeated the Dahaka and fate itself. It's time to find a way off this rock. No, no, no! I saw the Empress die. She never created the sands. There should be no Dahaka. And yet it still pursues me. What has gone wrong? The architect of my own destruction. So this is it. What is written in the timeline cannot be changed. In my quest to destroy the sands of time, I have been the one to create them. Let all who read this know the courage and valor of those who fought and fell for the Maharaja. We sought the power of the sands of time. Most found only death. myself among them. But the Mask of the Wraith gave me a second chance to travel back through time and change my fate. This mural shows the impossible. But the Mask of the Wraith gave me a second chance. There may still be hope. You had your chance to take me. You won't get another.
In the next episode of Prince of Persia Warrior Within, something will happen.